Welcome to Modern Living. I'm Kathy Ireland. Although it's rarely spoken about, millions upon millions of women deal with the same frustrating dilemma: how to best dispose of their feminine hygiene items. Complicating the issue is how to do so in a sanitary and discreet fashion. Shallan Ramsey, founder and CEO of MaskIT, is here to share with us a revolutionary, environmentally friendly solution. Welcome, Shallan.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Shallan, can you please explain why there have been so few innovations in this area throughout the years?
Yes, honestly, in my opinion, it's because people are generally uncomfortable with the topic. It's actually pretty amazing that even in today's society, something that affects half the population of the world is still somewhat of a taboo topic. The lack of discussion, especially about the used feminine hygiene items, is probably the main reason why there's been so little innovation in this area.
Right. And what makes the MaskIT solution so exciting and unique?
Well, honestly, there's nothing else out there like MaskIT. It's easy to use, it blocks odor, it won't leak, it's discreet, and it's earth-friendly. The unique design actually protects your hand during use. It works similar to a puppet, but it has a pocket-type feature, so there's a special place for your items. You can see here on the back. And then you simply just invert the pouch up and over all of your items. You remove a liner and you're able to seal it up, which encloses all your items. So it's honestly the only sanitary and discreet way for women to dispose of their used feminine hygiene items at this time.
Well, in this Modern Living Field Report, we'll discover more about MaskIT and their innovative solution.
MaskIT has developed an innovation that will revolutionize the way women dispose of feminine hygiene items. In addition, their product is socially responsible and environmentally conscious.
I first saw MaskIT on social media, and so then when I ordered a box and tried it for the first time, and had my teenage daughter try it for the first time, it was incredible to be able to have a clean bathroom without pads and tampons, spilling over the edges of the garbage cans, and it was actually kind of life-changing. I also feel good about using it because it's friendly to the environment. When you're out and about and there's not a good place to dispose of a tampon or a pad, and you're feeling kind of self-conscious and trying to wrap it up and figure out where to stash it, it's really nice to have a pack of MaskITs in your purse and be able to use that. You don't have to feel so self-conscious about the fact that you're on your period. Transitioning from toilet paper to MaskIT wasn't difficult at all. In fact, I think it was quite the opposite. It was super convenient to have packs under the sink and travel packs in my purse. And now I'm super excited to hear that they have dispensers that you can put on the wall to make it even more convenient to use.
MaskIT provides a sanitary, discreet, and simple method of disposal for used feminine hygiene items. The patent-pending design seals used products within a small pouch.
What I like most about MaskIT is it's affordable, it's safe, and it makes me feel comfortable and confident when it's that time of the month, because I live a busy lifestyle and I cannot worry about anything when I do my everyday tasks. I chose to start using MaskIT over the typical toilet paper method because it's not as messy, it barely takes any time to use, it's environmentally friendly, and it fits into my lifestyle.
MaskIT delivers a long overdue solution to the disposal of feminine hygiene products. This provides incredible value not only to women, but to the environment as well.
Shallan, please explain the common difficulties that women face when disposing of their feminine hygiene items.
Well, the struggles are many. I have to say the most frequent stories I hear are usually related to curious pets, being in a bathroom with no trash can, and then the dreaded clogged toilet. There's also the co-ed bathroom stories, though. I've literally heard about girls dig through the trash to put their item underneath everything else, or even taking old toilet paper rolls and putting it inside of that like a cave. If you're a girl who likes the outdoors, it actually becomes even more complicated. I've heard stories about Ziploc bags with an aspirin and duct tape. I mean, none of it's been easy.
Are there compelling reasons to not just flush them away?
Yes, some places it actually is okay, but if you have a septic tank or old plumbing, you really can't flush anything at all without causing major problems. Most girls are never really taught what to do with their products after they've used them. It's sort of like the process was just overlooked. It's really interesting that when we're growing up, we learn about the changes that are happening in our body, we learn how to use a pad, we learn how to use a tampon, and yet what to do with them afterward is often unaddressed. And I think that's probably why there is some confusion around flushing.
And what inspired you to create the MaskIT pouch?
Well, I have teenage daughters, and we live in a house with a septic tank, which means no flushing. We were going through so much toilet paper, it was ridiculous. And I just realized there was nothing I could really say to them because they were just doing the same thing that all of us women have always done, which is, you know, the good old toilet paper wrap. And then I just was thinking about it. You know, covering saturated items in toilet paper, it just doesn't make sense. It was about 3.5 years ago when I just became fed up and decided to take it upon myself to come up with a better way.
And what's the feedback that you most commonly hear from women?
It's really kind of funny because it's so consistent, I can almost anticipate what the response will be. When I first demonstrate how to use the MaskIT, I almost immediately get the jaw drop. And then after that, the most common verbal response I get is either brilliant, genius, or you should go on Shark Tank. But the reality is most women are just honestly a little surprised that we've never had a solution like this before.
Right. There's nothing like this in the marketplace.
No, there really isn't.
Can you share with us, what are some of the biggest lessons that you've learned from this journey?
The biggest lesson I've learned on my MaskIT journey is really similar to the biggest lesson I've learned in my life's journey. And that's what I mentioned before. The only thing you can really expect is that there's always going to be unexpected obstacles.
Right.
But if you stay determined, you stay positive, and you persevere when you're discouraged, eventually you'll find the answers that you're looking for. I think it's really also all about perspective. For me, I view challenges not as stumbling blocks, but as opportunities for small successes. The other thing I've learned is it's really important to be present and trust your intuition.
Oh, Shallan, you're an inspiration, not allowing your circumstances to define you. Is MaskIT environmentally friendly?
Yes, it is. Currently, most women use toilet paper to cover their feminine products. If we can get even just 10% of US women to transition from using toilet paper to MaskIT, we could literally save over 140,000 trees every single year. And that's exciting. The other way that we have an opportunity to really make a difference is the fact that organic feminine products themselves are actually compostable, and the MaskIT is compostable. It's a little bit complicated because blood is a biohazard, right? But within a MaskIT, it would actually be safe to transport to a compost facility. And eventually those items can just be composted rather than going to the landfills at all.
Watching my mom take MaskIT to life has been an incredible and crazy journey. There's been so much going on. She's put countless hours of work into it, so it's really cool to see it actually happening. Growing up, kids always think that their parents can do anything, and now that I'm a little older, I know without a doubt that my mom can do anything she sets her mind to. What inspires me the most about her is her ability to just get back up after all of her struggles and do something incredible like this. And throughout it all, she's selfless, she's kind, she's the most loving person I've ever met, and it's crazy to see somebody become so successful but also stay down to earth.
I cannot say enough positive things about Shallan Ramsey. She's incredibly passionate, she's a very strong leader, she's got great vision, she knows where we're going and she knows where we need to be. It's really something else, the way she is able to elevate others to her level. And she just has this effect on people. She just breathes self-confidence into people and really makes them feel empowered. And I think this characteristic of Shallan is going to be invaluable, moving forward as the CEO of MaskIT, because she's going to be able to, lift everybody up, and I think only good can come from that.
My favorite thing about my mom is that she's awesome and really nice.
Shallan, Axial's Growth 100 named you as the best and brightest CEO. Congratulations. You've received numerous awards and accolades. Could you please highlight some?
Yes, the Axial's Growth 100 list was honestly very much an honor. We were nominated for innovation and brand building, so that was really cool. We also actually participated in an Outdoor Industry Women's Coalition Pitch Fest last summer. And this was a national competition, and 44 companies originally entered. There were 11 finalists, and we actually did win the entire competition, so that was very exciting for us as well.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And can you please talk about Period Packs?
Absolutely. Period Packs is an awesome company who actually puts together gift baskets for girls who are starting puberty. It's kind of like a fun thing for them to receive. So, you know, they're getting a basket full of all sorts of goodies for when you start your period. And they've actually decided to include MaskIT in their baskets this year. So that's really cool to be a part of.
And I know you're involved with nonprofit work. Can you talk about that?
We do make donations of our product to organizations like locally the Maslow Project. The Maslow Project is an organization that provides things that homeless women and homeless children need. And so we did donate product to their cause, and we actually received a certificate of appreciation from them. They said that it was one of the most popular products that they had amongst the women and girls that come into their facility.
Oh, that's wonderful. And what's been most meaningful to you about this work?
I just want to do good. I want to be good, and I want to spread good. And if I can make an impact on the earth at the same time, then that's really satisfying. But honestly, I just hope that someday my story will inspire others, because I'm just a simple girl, and I've been able to do this simply because I put my mind to it. And I hope to leave that behind with other women so that they understand or can see me as an example of that you can do whatever you put your mind to, no matter who you are.
And Shallan, where can MaskIT be purchased?
Actually, we are available in quite a few regional chains, places like Discount Drug Mart, Lewis Drugs, Food for Less, to name a few. We're also available in some national outdoor retailers, places like Sportsman's Warehouse, REI. And you can always buy us online on Walgreens.com, Amazon.com, coming soon to Walmart.com as well. But the best thing is probably to visit our website, MaskIT.us, to find a retail location near you.
Wonderful. Shallan, thank you so much for joining us. Your story is powerful and inspirational. Thank you for inspiring women, and thank you for thinking of us and inventing this wonderful product.
Thank you.
Thank you.